Well, here we are on the Radish. Who knows how long ago this was? 10 years, maybe? Guy who looks like a scientist. Man, what a horrible experience. Federation Station number 17 is too far away from 16 and 18. I can guarantee you it'll get attacked first whenever there's any fighting. Probably knows what he's talking about. Maria, let's go back to Federation Station number 5, where Mama used to work, a long time ago. We'll be okay. I'm sure your father will chase the bad guys away and come back to us real soon. We'll just have to believe her. The Seraph boy. The Aldean fleet is 3 times as big as the Defenders. No matter how good of a fight they put up, with that much of a numerical disadvantage, they may still be destroyed. It's good to see the ship design hasn't changed that much over the years. I guess they just stick with what works, you know. The Radish. Hello, the woman from next door. Your father has a tough job as a soldier, but don't worry. Richard is a very strong man. I'm sure he'll beat those horrible Aldeans. These are all adults. They all have to know what they're talking about. A tough-looking Aldean, or a tough-looking man. The Aldean Empire has attacked Federation Station number 16 and Federation Station number 18, one after the other, recently. In other words, they've been going after isolated places that are too far away for reinforcements to arrive in time. It's a pretty good strategy. It won't open. The soldier did say it was too dangerous to go outside. So, where should we go then? Can I use the computer? No. I don't want to save it. Maria, do you remember Federation Station number 5? I guess you probably don't. You were still just a baby after all. I guess you're gonna tell me about it though, maybe? Maybe not.
No. Richard.
That's what happens when you roll your pant legs up. So you all were lying.
Daddy.
You're all a bunch of horrible liars. Well, rest in peace.
What's the Aldean battleship doing now?
After attacking Federation Station 17, it set course for the planet Eric, just as we did. It's just a matter of time until they overtake us.
I see. Connect me to headquarters.
So even the Radish is going to be taken down.
Yes, sir. Going to screen.
What is it, Captain?
Why are you disturbing me? I was in the middle of taking a bath.
Requesting a change of destination, sir. Our ship is currently ferrying civilians to Eric. However, I do not think it wise to proceed there under the present circumstances.
Have you been drinking, Captain?
I cannot immediately authorize your request. We will study the matter here and get back to you. Maintain your present course for now.
Great.
Yes, sir.
You're sacrificing us, aren't you? Well. Oh no, why? How could this happen? This is awful. The Radish is too slow. They'll catch it immediately. The Aldeans would never show anyone mercy, not even a civilian ship. This is a Federation transport ship. I'm positive they'll attack us. Well, quick, let's make to the escape pods. I know the enemy had a huge fleet with 51 ships, but I can't believe they beat us so quickly. They went and destroyed the planet that Federation Station number 17 was on. What are they thinking? Even if they win, there won't be anything left for them to conquer. Are you crying too? There's no way they can win with just 14 ships. I feel sorry for poor Richard. They already lost. You don't have to feel sorry anymore. Wait, I wanted to go look out the observatory one more time. I want to see those cool shields in action.
What was that? Mommy? Are we being attacked?
No, the popcorn's done.
They must have overtaken us.
It's too dangerous here. Everyone get to the escape pods. This way.
I said that like 5 minutes ago. We could have all been safe. No one listens to a kid, though. Now they'll pick our escape pods off one by one, surely.
Look, Maria, we might never meet again, and there's something I need to tell you. No, don't say that! You get in an escape pod too, Mommy!
1 minute to warp engine core collapse.
Well, doesn't give us much time, does it?
No, if I don't say this now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Which isn't gonna be very long.
Your father and I are not your real parents.
You're an orphan.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Well, you're not really an orphan. We kidnapped you from the supermarket while your real parents weren't looking.
We love you with all our hearts, just as if you were our own child.
So don't hold it against us.
But your real parents are still out there somewhere.
Maybe they're even still shopping. It's possible that they're out there.
Mommy, I don't understand. What are you... You don't need to understand right now. You'll know the truth someday.
It was near the produce aisle. Maybe you can still find them there.
30 seconds to warp engine core collapse.
You're very important. You must not give up. You must survive. You have the power within yourself.
15 seconds to warp engine core collapse.
15 seconds? Is that enough time, Mommy?
I love you, Maria.
Are we gonna die here? Produce aisle? Okay. Two seconds.
10 seconds to warp engine core collapse.
Mommy! Mommy!
Warp engine core collapse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You must survive.
If only I had spoke a little bit quicker. You may have made it to the escape pod.
I'm so sorry. Finding out her parents weren't her own at the age of 12. That must have been tough.
There's more.
Wonder what was tougher, finding out that they weren't her real parents or watching them both die within 10 minutes of each other. Well, at least she got on the escape pod.
Daddy, I wonder what happened to all the others. Am I near Eric yet?
She's dying of dehydration in her escape pod.
Unidentified ship approaching the pod.
Huh? What kind of ship?
Origin unknown. Transponder signal not detected.
Anything's better than pulling another Bear Grylls.
This her?
Yes. She's quite weak, but she'll survive.
She's an Earthling.
Should have hid their names and made the player just go from the voice alone.
So it seems. Based on our analysis of the escape pod data, it seems she's a victim of the battle against Aldean at Federation Station 17 the other day.
She's so young. Poor thing. The Federation and Aldean destroyed themselves in a foolish struggle for power. It's always the common folk who end up suffering.
Tell him, Cliff.
That's why you created this group, isn't it?
Nah, nothing so lofty. I just can't stand taking orders from people I don't like.
I can appreciate that sentiment.
Come on, there's more to it than that. You can tell me.
Okay, they said they'd give me good discounts on the protein bulk orders if, you know...
Shut up.
Never mind. Who's playing that damn piano? Shut up. I have a headache here. Where am I? Did I pass out while tanning? Was that all just a bad dream? I don't feel burned.
Oh, you're awake, little one.
Does it hurt anywhere?
No.
Where am I? Who are you guys?
This is the sickbay of the spaceship Diplo. We recovered your escape pod when it drifted near our course.
We're traders. We just finished a deal and were on our way home when we found you.
Are you grocery shopping?
You saved me?
Yeah, you could say that.
What's wrong? Are you in pain?
I'm hungry.
Is that all? Hey, Mirage, let's get this girl something to eat.
What about a protein bar? Maybe a power shake?
Coming right up.
I see. So that's how you met.
That's right. I was taken to the Clausian homeworld. I no longer had any place to go home to, so I joined their organization.
You mean Quark?
That's right. They told me it was a trading corporation at first, but it was actually an anti-Federation organization. But that doesn't mean that it was involved in guerrilla warfare or in acts of destruction. We would assist planets affiliated with the Federation, or unaffiliated planets that were being pressured to join. In other words, our primary role was to act as an intermediary.
And how did you become the leader? I can't picture you-know-who stepping aside so easily.
Well, there was an incident. And it just so happens that incident is also the answer to your question. It was 4 years after I joined Quark.
Did she vaporize a ship?
Captain, we're on course for the planet Rion. 13 hours to destination.
Great.
Creeper, I can feel you looking at me. Mega Creeper.
So you're saying Maria's accessing the Federation database?
That's right.
So that's what she's been up to. I knew she was studying computers, but...
The Federation hasn't detected her yet, but I'm worried about what will happen when they do. I stopped her once before, but she just won't give up.
She's addicted to it.
Thanks for telling us, Maria. We'll take care of it. Understood. Thanks. Oh, and...
Yeah? What is it? Another problem?
Not really. Just don't be too angry with her. I'm sure she has her reasons. She wouldn't do something like that without thinking it through.
That's all? Don't worry about it. We won't be too hard on her.
Thank you, Marietta. You may go now.
Just ground her and take her allowance for a week or two.
What should we do? Should we call Maria over here for a little talk?
I don't know. She's your daughter.
Nah, it's okay.
Let it slide, then?
Yep. Just like Marietta said. Maria wouldn't do it if she didn't have a reason. No sense in stopping her. Besides, I'd like to find out what she's trying so hard to uncover.
Oh, I see what you're up to now.
Well, yeah. Keep an eye on her, but don't let her know we know, you know?
I know. I get it.
Roger. Captain! Cliff.
Captain Cliff to you.
What is it?
There's an incoming audio distress signal. It's coming from the direction we're heading, about 12 minutes away.
Pretty close. Route it to the speakers.
God, I hate techno. Right, change the station.
Ship registry?
Verifying data. Can't tell at this stage.
An unknown ship. Got a bad feeling about this. Still, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Ah, what the heck. Let's check it out. Proceed at max warp. Position is 50,000 kilometers from the signal location.
50,000 kilometers?
Just in case. I want to assess the situation first.
Roger.
My name's Cliff.
Conventional space. Target location reached. No sign of any ships.
No sign? That's weird. I wonder what's up.
Was it a false beacon? Damn.
I'm picking up a creation energy reaction 50,000 kilometers ahead.
What? Full power to lateral engines. Emergency evasion.
Is that a direct hit?
Evasion successful.
It was close.
We probably would have been hit if that first shot had come from a phase cannon.
Enemy confirmed. Going to screen.
What is it?
A battleship?
Data analysis complete. It's the Invisible, a Federation battleship.
Well, it really lives up to its name, doesn't it?
The Invisible? Great. Their newest model. Damn, this is bad. They mean business. We won't be able to outrun them.
We've been hit by 2 quantum torpedoes. Shields down to 83% power. 100 seconds until creation cannon fires again.
Here comes those magical tears.
Emergency evasion program. Ready quantum torpedoes. Fire phase cannons.
I'm on it. Readying quantum torpedoes. Firing phase cannons.
Quantum torpedoes and phase cannons scored a hit on the enemy's shields. But their ship appears undamaged. Their shields absorbed our attack.
Only an advanced ship could do that. They're carrying the best shields.
It is their newest model.
This is no time to be impressed, ladies.
Here comes their third salvo. 8 quantum torpedoes incoming.
Damn, they're giving us all they got. Damage report.
Maria, what's wrong?
What? What is it?
I said now is not the time to be impressed.
Oh man, what a time to be having a childhood flashback.
Captain, shields down to 67% power. They can't protect us from their creation cannons. 25 seconds to impact.
Switch programs. Set a course to evade their creation cannons. Don't worry about the other weapons. Warp us out of here the instant we evade their shot.
Program switch complete. Course computed. Preparing to warp immediately after we evade their creation cannons.
If we evade it.
No good. We can't avoid them.
Damn it.
The engine room's been hit. Warp engines down. Evasive actions impossible on backup engines.
Damn. So this is how it ends. Sorry, guys. We're sitting ducks now.
Cliff, you're giving up?
I can't very well suplex him.
Hey, I don't want to, but I don't see any way out of this.
Give up? Give up? You must not give up. You must survive. You have the power within yourself.
We mustn't give up.
What's gotten into you?
The universe.
Mirage, fire the quantum torpedoes.
But
Now!
What the hell? Mirage, fire!
Roger.
That's Cliff. Damn it, woman. I guess that was a critical hit. Cheer up, Marietta.
The enemy ship, it's gone.
Why are you so sad? You should be happy.
How in the hell?
You must have rolled a 20.
Maria, did you do this?
That's what caused my power to awaken. Over time, I began to learn methods to exert a small amount of control over it.
That was a close one. The bird almost got you.
I still haven't been able to reproduce the power that took down the invisible. Anyway, after that incident, everyone wanted me to become the leader of Corps.
How can one human, a girl like this, possess that much power? And I have the same power?
What's wrong? Are you surprised?
Well, of course. And you're saying that I have the same power too?
That's right. I have proof.
Oh, really? Is it a birth certificate or something like that?
What proof?
I investigated the research facility where my mother worked when I was born, to find out more about my own birth. I found what I was looking for, and something else. A report of a terrifying experiment.
Research facility?
The lab where my mother worked at the time was a symbological genetics research facility inside District 16 of Moonbase.
But wait, that's...
That's right. The Line God Research Facility. My mother worked for your father as one of the lab assistants there.
So, does that mean you're my sister?
I was a test subject at that lab, scheduled for disposal. I still don't know why. She rescued me.
That can't be.
I analyzed every last bit of information in that database and learned the basic outline of the research. That's how I learned there was another subject who underwent symbological genetic modification, just like me. You.
But why? That kind of experiment is forbidden.
Because that's why. It's forbidden.
That I could not tell you. That's why I want to rescue your father. To ask him directly.
If something's forbidden and you can find out the secrets before other people, it's simple. That's why you forbid things, so you can research them on your own, secretly.
That's my story. I'm not asking you to believe me, but I wanted you to know.
I understand. Let's rescue my father. We'll ask him together.
Probably our father, so let's not get any ideas here.
Ah, there you are.
Lady Nell and your friend have returned from Ariglyph. Everyone else waits in the audience chamber. Please hurry.
Good, I kind of thought that I was going to have to run to Ariglyph. I probably still will have to. I had thought that I was useless with this age-weary body, but it seems that I was wrong. If you are all talk and no action, you will accomplish nothing, whether you are young or old. Starting out by thinking about what you shall do is the most important thing. So what shall you do? Wait a second. Do I have to talk to this soldier again? I better make sure. They're already waiting for you in the audience chamber, Master Plump. Okay. The audience chamber, I believe, is... what, the Queen's room? Maybe? It probably is. Where am I, anyways? Okay. Hang on. Can I recruit this guy yet? No. One of these days, he will be an inventor on our team. I don't know what... I've forgotten what he's good at. I think it's engineering. Okay, we'll see what the Queen has to say, and then I'm gonna save it and end the video here. I think there's a fairly lengthy adventure coming up, away from all the cutscenes. Okay. Hello, Queen. You better be in here. Good. And I have to splice in 3 videos of the ships doing battle.
You're late.
Because they were extremely choppy.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
According to your report, the King of Eriglyph has accepted our story at face value.
Just like that, huh?
Yes. However, he did insist on speaking directly to your majesty.
How do we know this isn't a trick to kill her?
Directly? How absurd.
I agree with Lascelles the first time.
We could never allow a hostile party to speak with the Queen.
And the place for this discussion? Surely he does not mean to come here.
No. He specified the hall with the round table in the ancient ruins of Mosul.
In Mosul? It's a dusty old ruin.
Filled with monsters and murderous creatures.
They may have air dragons, but we'd have to walk.
He said that he wouldn't cooperate unless we accepted that single condition.
I see. Very well then. Let us go to Mosul.
Your Majesty?
Well then, the ancient ruins of Mosul.
Normally, we would never go to such a place. Now, however, is no time to be worried about such things. This is not the time to remain isolated within our own land. We shall travel to Mosul, and I myself shall persuade the King of Eriglyph.
But it could be a trap.
Everything begins with trust.
Like being murdered in a dark alleyway.
We cannot trust him. And how can he ever trust us? Did he say anything about bodyguards?
Nothing in particular. I guess that means we can do as we see fit.
Well, that's good.
Very well. Then you shall be our bodyguards.
Your Majesty.
Then we are agreed.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Lascelles,
Yes.
give your full cooperation to Lady Elena while we are gone. And do not worry, I am in good hands.
Your wish is my command. And the rest of you, take good care of Her Majesty.
We will.
Oh boy. We'll try. Hello, Mirage. I'll run a simulation based on the data we have for that Vendini battleship. We might be able to find some weakness. Well, I hope for our sake that we can. Please be careful. Of course, Her Majesty must be kept safe, but the safety of you all is very important. The road to the ancient ruins of Mosul is a long one indeed. First, leave the town of Paterni from the west road and head towards Cefario. The safety of Her Majesty is in your hands. I know. We'll keep her safe. So yes, we have to go all the way back to Cefario, and then take that one route that I avoided the first time because I knew that we would be coming back to it later. And there was no point in going to it. So, I think what I'll do is I'm going to save the video, save the game, end the video, and whenever we come back we will escort the Queen to the ancient ruins of Mosul, which is a pretty fun dungeon if I remember correctly. Also, I want to say I'm probably done reading the dictionary in this game. I simply don't have the time or the desire to sit down and read through it all anymore. You get the general idea of how much text they put in this game. It has a fully fleshed out lore. More lore than you could ever possibly hope to know. So yeah, whenever we come back, the ancient ruins of Mosul.